disbelief, shocked by devastating violence, this time at that Florida high school on Valentine's Day.
This image, one that has become all too familiar. Students evacuating with their hands up. The suspect in that deadly shooting is now in custody.
Child and adolescent mental health disorders are the most common illnesses that children will experience under the age of 18.
Environmental pollution, from filthy air to contaminated water, is killing more people annually than all.
This match against South Africa that starts on Friday. Reports now suggesting that Warner was the chief conspirator in the ball tampering controversy that has rocked Australian cricket.
Why? Why? What is going on with this world?
While this just may be a big win for the ufology movement, this, as a scientist, has just come out and stated unequivocally that he has proven that an alien UFO landed on Earth.
What is wrong with the world?
From what little I've seen of Earth, what is wrong with the world is you.
How mean, really? I believe I am divine. How is this possible? And who are you?
Mademoiselle, I only speak the truth. I am the alien you just heard about on the news. Nothing to be afraid of. I've been sent to conduct some research on Earthlings. The best way to understand someone is by observing the way they conduct themselves with others in their normal daily life. Will you help me?
I want to understand and get to the bottom of this also. Okay, let's explore.
Here is a group of children preparing for the SSE's Got Talent competition. Okay guys, I hope you all practiced well. This is the last rehearsal before the performance. Dhriti, watch your key signature. And Shreya, pay attention to the flats. Shrija, you really need to be careful keeping the beat consistent.
Okay, I get it.
Of course, Miss K. Absolutely. On the day of the performance, hey guys, are you ready for the performance? Yes, we've done this a million times.
I don't think we're really that prepared.
I hope nobody messes it up.
Thanks for the optimism, guys.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Shrija, and that wasn't very kind, Noreen and Shreya. You may not be confident, but you don't need to lower the confidence of others as well. I want all of you to succeed.
I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just being truthful.
Wow. That was just wow.
Seems like all your practice really paid off.
So, guys, that performance went so well.
I know that we played really badly, but But did the conductor really need to be that mean?
I actually think she wanted the best for us. She was being really helpful. I just wish she had said it in a different tone.
Yeah, that was so the reason.
What about that audience member who commented on our performance? That wasn't very nice.
Yeah, now that was rude.
The conductor is never going to recover from that embarrassment.
Whatever. At least we got it over with.
Hey guys, I brought you some munchkins and coladas to make you guys feel better.
First you guys mess up the performance, then you start acting like animals. What is going on?
I'm confused. The conductor, who is actually trying to help the children, yells at them. The guy who claps is just mean. And the children who selfishly grab the munchkins end up sharing with their friends.
Don't judge the book by its cover. What is apparent on the surface is not the entire truth. It is not what you do, but with what intent you do that really matters. Don't our parents yell at us at times? To tell you the truth, I don't like it when they do, but I know they only mean well.
Anyway, there's so much disconnect between thoughts, words, and deeds of earthlings that it would take me a lifetime to truly understand them. We don't have such problems on our planet. I wish it was funny. Don't you think this is partly why there's so much conflict on Earth? They mean something, say something else, and do something totally different.
That's true.
In the name of etiquette, diplomacy, and fear of losing relationships, falsity is prevalent. We are kind out of habit, not out of awareness. All the right ideas at the wrong place.
That doesn't give us an excuse to behave poorly in any situation.
Just be alert to the situation and not to your ideas about how you should behave.
Okay. So if my intention is in the right place, then my words and actions will also fall in place.
Let's look further.
Sarada is a 4th grader and her older brother Milan is a 6th grader. Milan is a very smart kid who always gets A's at school, while Sarada struggles to get even B's.
कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा संध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमान्धिकम्.
Sarda, you just don't get it. It isn't that hard to get A's. You just don't work hard enough. How could you say that to me? I worked for 6 hours on my math test. And you still get a 77. Actually, I got a 93. Darn. Don't tell me that you got a 93? You're not that smart.
Sarada goes to complain to their parents about Milan's behavior.
Milan, come here. You really need to be kind to your sister. But Mom, you always told us to speak the truth. What am I doing? Just speaking the truth. Stop that. Don't act over smart. Why are you slapping Milan? He is not the problem. Sarda is. I'm really frustrated that she does not get good results. But Dad, I struggle, but I work 10 times more than he does. Come on, show her some empathy. Empathy? Empathy for what? You're not mad at Milan when he gets bad grades. Why are you treating our kids differently? Please understand, she will eventually come around. I'm sorry that I behaved badly with Sarada. I think I need to be a good brother for now. She may not remember what I said or did to her,
but she'll always remember how I made her feel.
This is unbelievable.
Isn't it?
What? No. People constantly comparing themselves with others, wanting to dominate people is unbelievable. Our minds still operate in survival of the fittest mode. Isn't the same thing happening between individuals, families, groups of people, and even nations? Comparison and competition? Do you see where the violence in the world is coming from?
Didn't think of that. Isn't it nice though that the family decided to be kind to the girl? Their intention is in the right place.
Now you are judging the book by its cover. For God's sake, stop bestowing your kindness on people, putting yourself above them. Each one is unique in their own right. Just understand and accept this fact.
You look at things quite differently, but I cannot agree more. Let's keep exploring.
A group of children are playing during recess at school. Why did you do that, you meanie? It was ours.
Well, now it's mine! Ha ha ha!
That was not nice. Ow, that hurt me.
Well, it was fun to see you stumble!
Hey, that was my cookie. How would you like if someone ate your cookie? You should do to others as you would like others to do to you. It's the golden rule.
That was a yummy cookie!
The rest of the kids have a conference. He's so terrible. He will be on Santa's naughty list for sure. No wonder he has no friends. I hope somebody teaches him a good lesson. We should go and complain to the lunch monitor. Give him a break. Maybe he had a bad day. Oh yeah, easy for you to say. He didn't take your cookie. I heard that love is giving and forgiving, but does it really work? Maybe we must be the change that we want to see in others. You mean we should treat him with love? Really? The next day is a field day at school. And these children take part in a marble and spoon race. All the kids line up.
Joy to the world, the winner has come. See you at the finish line, losers!
The whistle blows, and everyone starts to run. Chaitanya is in the lead. 2 seconds later, he falls and cries out in pain.
Ow! Ow! My knee! My ankle!
A few kids pass him and run on. Goodbye! Hasta la vista! Stop to help. Oh, are you hurt? Let me dust off your knee. Some of the kids who ran ahead come back. One of them finds the marble that Chaitanya lost and puts it back in the spoon and gives it to him. Are you okay? Are you hurt badly? Here is your marble and spoon. Let me help you up. Come on, everyone. Hurry. We have a race to finish. You can hold on to us.
Thank you for helping me. I'm sorry I was mean to you.
true kindness. It is not easy to be nice to someone who is a show-off and is mean to you. This really gives me hope. All is not lost.
Remember, only love has the power to understand, include, and transform.
Forgiving another person is a sign of this love.
Yes, but forgiving is never about the other person. It is about finding love within you, which you are and always have been.
True. I'm beginning to understand that it is all about me. The world is a reflection of me.
Yes, the world and you are not different. Let's look more.
Srinidhi, who does not speak English, is being dropped off by her son Arim at Newark Airport.
Amma, boarding pass meeting undi, and I cannot stay with you. Akka will be there to receive you at San Francisco Airport. Take care.
She reaches the ticket counter and hands the boarding pass to the agent.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
Do you want to go to Hawaii? We can fly wherever you want around the world.
Babu, naku English radu.
Manoj, I will help the passenger. I know Telugu. Srinidhi garu, naku Telugu uchu. Nenu meeku help chestanu.
Gayatri, another passenger traveling on JetBlue, notices that Srinidhi is going to struggle due to not knowing English.
I will help the passenger to her gate. Where is she flying to? What is her gate number? San Francisco. Her gate number is 16B. Here is her boarding pass. ఒక్క నిమిషం అండి, నేను ఇప్పుడే వస్తాను.
Good afternoon. Please, can I have your boarding pass and driver's license?
She doesn't understand English, so I'm helping her to the gate.
I am sorry, but only passengers are allowed through security.
I am flying too, but on another flight. Here is my boarding pass.
Let me check it. You are clear to go.
Chala, thanks, Amma. Southwest Airlines is sorry to report that flight 1628 from Newark to San Francisco has been canceled. Please proceed to the customer service counter for making alternate arrangements.
I volunteered to help a lady on the other flight, but now her flight has been canceled. I need to go.
Don't worry, ma'am. Please come back soon. We are close to being done with boarding and would like to take off on time.
Srinidhi doesn't understand English. She was on your flight that got canceled. Could you please make sure that she gets on the next one?
Don't worry. I'll make you very happy. I will make sure that I put Srinidhi on the next flight to San Francisco. Thanks for all of your kindness.
Yo, passengers. JetBlue is gonna delay the flight due to a kind passenger. Have a great flight. Oh wait, it's slightly delayed.
After making sure that Srinidhi is well taken care of, Gayatri heads to the JetBlue gate. One good act from Gayatri did not go unnoticed by a large airline. Even though Srinidhi was not flying with JetBlue, they took it upon themselves to help. JetBlue could have easily left Gayatri due to the inconvenience caused to the other passengers, but decided to hold the flight.
That's great. That is an action with the right intention at the right time, spontaneous and selfless, with no expectation of returns. That is an action in perfect harmony of thought, word, and deed. That action is like the flight of an eagle, leaving no traces behind. That is loving all and serving all.
And all one needs is to be aware and be alert.
Spot on.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have a DK conference to attend. Destination Kindness. I would like for you to join me, but no alien costume, please.
Okay, sure.
Understanding of what it means and its importance.
This is a competitive of the fittest.
But we can't forget the fact that the concept of survival of the fittest only brought Earthlings to the top of the food chain.
Man has thrived and made tremendous progress because of contributions made by many. We are all connected in many unseen ways.
So what is kindness then? Does it mean being nice to other people, trying to make them happy? Aren't we conforming to some sort of definition of the right thing?
Living by conforming to a definition of the right thing is not an intelligent way to live. Let us define kindness first. Kindness is a consequence of the connection felt with the other. The feeling of oneness results in the selfless and spontaneous actions, perfectly matching the need of the moment. Do you think giving a glass of water to your sibling when he is coughing is an act of kindness?
A lot of things are labeled as kindness these days. It is not something that can be cultivated by harsh discipline, but something that can only be felt with the heart.
Kindness is based on compassion, stemming from true recognition of the connection between all, whereas niceness is based on how other people see you.
Precisely. Are we not just trying to look good? Why does kindness even matter? Why does it matter that I be kind to someone else?
Can we show kindness hoping for good karma, for some unseen benefits? Isn't this stemming from a place of fear?
Reputation is all that matters. Kindness is all about earning oneself a good name in society, right?
Success is eulogized in our modern societies, and unfortunately, we apply that to our acts of kindness. If we are worried about achieving good karma, then our actions are certainly born out of fear. If we are only worried about looking good, we are only pretending. Our kind acts have become an insurance policy, which we hope will come to our rescue in times of need. At the root of it, all of this is just conceit and lack of integrity.
What is worse is such actions do not even yield the benefits of desired anyways. What remains is the lack of peace, inside and out.
And that is primarily why true kindness really matters. Love is effortless, and it's its own reward. Even a small act of true kindness can greatly change a person's life.
That seems to make sense, but times have changed from when Mahatma Gandhi said, if someone slaps you on the one cheek, show the other cheek. This type of philosophy will be construed today as weakness. This true kindness based on compassion and connection doesn't really work in the modern world. Can the cruelty, extremism, or violence that we see today really be met with kindness, even in the case of a terrorist or a shooter?
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. We simply cannot confine all bad people. We need to understand that in any situation, if we react by hurting someone, it will never solve the problem. It will only cause destruction. Has war ever led to peace? Doesn't history bear testimony to this fact?
But what is the root cause of this source of cruelty? Isn't it hurt of some kind? Doesn't this hurt stem from lack of receiving kindness in the first place?
Isn't it the lack of compassion and immense greed that has led to this huge disparity between the haves and the have-nots? Would a person who's fulfilled resort to terrorism?
Sure, that may make sense in the case you just mentioned. But how about discrimination in age, race, gender, ethnicity, etc., or even bullying that we see in day-to-day life? Is it possible to be compassionate in such situations? If I do not hurt or retaliate, doesn't this make me more vulnerable to be hurt again?
That is a good question.
Well, practicing kindness doesn't mean being weak. You can and should stand up for yourself and others around you in the face of adversity. But our actions are effective only when done without anger or hate and with perfect harmony inside. This is, quote, doing what is needed spontaneously without prejudice.
Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and even Mandela stood up what they believed in the face of adversity, discrimination, and hatred. Human kindness has never weakened stamina, nor has it softened the fiber of free people.
Okay, I can see your point. So what does kindness look like in daily life? Should kindness be measured by intent? Can you appear to be harsh and kind at the same time? For instance, if a parent yells at you or provides feedback, are their intentions kind? Or if a friend asks you with help on their homework, but you don't have the time, is it unkind to decline?
Well, true kindness is not based on our ideas of how it should look like, isn't it? If you are stretched or unable to help someone, you need to be honest about it.
It may be okay to decline helping your friend with homework when you know he's just trying to evade his work or be lazy.
So it is sometimes kinder to say no and find other ways of supporting someone than to enable them in their destructive behavior.
Okay, so is kindness inborn or learned?
Kindness is definitely inborn. We're all wired to be kind. Hatred is something that needs to be learned.
To be successful, you must be able to access both kindness and ruthlessness. Go-getters achieve success. Nice people finish last.
But what is success anyways? Isn't our idea of success based on comparison and competition?
If I don't have the competitive spirit, then what motivates or drives my actions? I may not achieve anything. What do you guys think?
Comparison is precisely the problem. Isn't our goal in life to be just happy and useful at the end of the day, inside and out? Sure, some people might be smarter than you, some people might have cooler stuff than you, or be better at sports than you. But it doesn't matter. You have your own thing too. Be the person who can get along, who is generous, and who is just happy for others and in general too.
Kindness is the light that dissolves all walls between individuals, families, and nations.
Kindness matters because we are one.
Kindness matters because we are human. We are made of love and we are made for connection. We are crafted for compassion and we're also wired for kindness.
It is the ultimate understanding of oneness.
Let's give kindness a chance.
Now I know what true kindness really is. What is right with the world also has to be me. The mind that compares and competes, that divides the world with its dislikes and likes, believes in superiority and inferiority complexes, can never solve the problem. Only recognition of my reality as love, the one and only source of everything, can change the world. I am truly connected with everything and everyone around me. Kindness has to begin with me. Where are you going?
I'm inside you. When the whole world is a reflection of you, who do you think I am?